Hey guys, in this video we'll take a look at some new must-have accessories for the DJI Mini 2 drone, so don't go away. Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel where we review tech related to making YouTube videos and other gear and gadget reviews just like this one. So if you're liking this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Now, if you're anything like me when you get a new gadget, you're constantly looking at additional accessories you can get to make the most of the device, or you're just compulsive and always looking for new gadgets. I'm probably a bit of both. So when I got the DJI Mini 2 drone, I of course immediately looked around Amazon to see what I could get to add to it. And of course, Amazon being Amazon, I found quite a few things, well, more than a few things. But then I calmed down and I narrowed my selection down to just a few things that I thought I would actually buy. So in this video, I'll show you what I found and what I bought. I'll put links in the description below if you want to check them out yourself. So first up is this handy set of landing gear. Now, one of the things that does make me nervous about the Mini 2 is how low the camera and gimbal is to the ground. Not a problem when you're taking off and landing from hard flat surfaces, but if you're like me and you like taking the drone out to fields and other grassed areas, then when you land, I'm always afraid that the camera or gimbal will be damaged. Now generally I do have a plan where I'm going to land the drone, but if I'm cutting it a little bit fine with the batteries getting low, or God forbid an emergency landing, then I may not have the luxury of being able to decide exactly where the drone's going to land. And if that's the case, then these landing gears will be able to help the drone stand a little bit higher off the surface that it lands on. Anyway, I thought they were cool, and I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check them out. Now, related to the landing gear and would probably do a similar job are these leg extensions. They serve pretty much the same purpose, but in my opinion would be better suited to hard flat surfaces, because if you land on grass, for example, the legs are probably not going to help as much as the landing gear I just talked about. However, they are a quick release foldable design, so super easy to install without damaging the drone. They extend the height off the ground of the main body of the drone up to 25 millimeters, and they say you can still take off and land in an uneven environment, but I'll test that for myself first, I think. I guess one benefit of this design is that they're foldable, which means there's no need to disassemble them when you want to store the drone back in your bag. So they're pretty convenient and practical from that perspective. They're also super lightweight. They're just a bit of plastic, right? So it won't affect the flight performance at all. Next up on my list of must-have accessories is a sun hood that shields your phone screen when it's attached to your controller. So if you're operating the drone in bright sunlight, it can sometimes get quite hard to see the screen as it's very reflective. So I really like this sunshade idea, and I like this particular one for a number of reasons. It looks pretty simple, which means it's quick to install and to disassemble when you're finished. It works with most smartphones and fits phones sized from 4.7 inches to 6.7 inches with no issue at all. It clips together and also has magnets to hold the various components together, which looks quite good. Some other ones I've seen use Velcro to hold it all together, and this one kind of appealed a little bit more. It comes with a lanyard that can be attached to the controller, which seems to work well if you're prone to dropping things. So overall, a practical piece of kit and easy to set up, break down and put in your case for storage and transportation. Now I'll put a link in the description below if you want to check it out. Hey, just quickly, if you're getting value from this video so far, it'd be really good if you could hit the like button. It would really help out the channel. And if you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any videos. Cheers guys. Alrighty, so let's get back into it. Now, I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to bags and cases. I'm always on the lookout for the perfect bag. So when the pandemic has eased, I'm hoping to be able to travel again, and when I do that, I'm always a little bit paranoid about looking after my gear. So in my mind, hard cases are a really good option for traveling. For the Mini 2, I've found this one, which looks fantastic. It's a hard plastic case with a precision cut EVA foam insert. It's been cut out on a CNC machine, which means the cutout is highly accurate and will custom fit the Mini 2 drone and all of its accessories. So the case fits the Mini 2 drone, the remote controller, charging hub, 6 batteries, and then any other small accessories like propellers, ND filters, cables, all that sort of stuff. So pretty much your whole entire kit in one case, and being a minimalist at heart, I love that. Particularly when it comes to travel, my philosophy is the less stuff and less bags you have with you, the better, he says as he talks specifically about packing up and taking his drone traveling with him. Anyway, back to the case. It's got a waterproof rating of IP67, which means it can be submerged into a body of water up to 1 meter deep for half an hour. So if the worst you're thinking that when you're traveling is that you might get a bit wet moving from your taxi to your hotel in a rainstorm, then this case is more than enough protection for you. Now, don't let the fact that it's a hard case deceive you and make you think that it's big and bulky, because it isn't. Look, after all, it's holding one of the smallest drones on the planet. It comes in at only 33 centimeters wide by 25.6 centimeters deep by 12.7 centimeters high. And the case with the insert, but not the drone, comes in at only 1.5 kilos or 3.3 pounds in weight. So if you're looking for a hard case for transportation or even storage, I reckon you can't go past this one. I'll put a link in the description below for you to check it out. Now for some accessories that have been around a little while and they're not super new, but I think they're very useful and must-haves in my humble opinion. And first up are some propeller guards. I know, there will be some of you out there who say, hey, I've been flying drones for a while, I'm not a newbie, I don't need propeller guards. Well, can I just briefly refer you to an excerpt from a video I made prior to flying my drone off a kayak. And I haven't had the greatest track record with drones. There was the incident in the hotel room in Shanghai. Then me and Mark lost one in Ningbo. Can you see your drone?
I want it down so I can see.
I can't even look up there. Yeah, a bit of an incident. Mark's drone did a... There was the Christmas barbecue incident. But anyway, all that aside, as I said, I was out kayaking yesterday. Yep, I thought exactly the same thing, and look what happened. Link to that video is in the description below, by the way. So before you say you don't need propeller guards, maybe swallow some pride and get a set. Now I like these ones as they're pretty good value and do just what you want. I also think if you're like me and you can't resist a little bit of an indoor fly, then they're a must-have. Link in the description below if you want to check them out. And here's a pro tip. One of the main reasons I'd recommend propeller guards is that the Mini 2 drone doesn't have optical avoidance sensors like, for instance, the Mavic Air 2. So it's much easier to bang into things. Now, just before I made this video, I found an even better deal, and that is a set of propeller guards and the landing gear that I talked about earlier for not much more money. So if you want to check that out, I'll put a link in the description below for your convenience. Now, speaking of propellers, my next must-have item is the propeller holder. Now, since the propellers are attached with screws, you don't take them off each time you use the drone. Trouble with that is when you pop your drone back into your bag before you take off to another filming location or to head home, they flop around everywhere and are prone to damage. Now this holder comes as part of the package if you buy the Fly More combo or Ultimate combo, and it essentially is a strap that clicks in and wraps around the drone and holds and protects the propellers, which is a really good feature. I mean, it's one thing having a drone so small you can pop in your pocket or your bag or your backpack, but it's no good if you take it out and the propellers are bent. So either get the Fly More combo or invest in one of these which are sold separately. And for your convenience, I'll put a link in the description below. So helpful today. Next up is the carry bag for the drone and the key equipment like controller and batteries. I told you I was a sucker for bags. Now, if you got the Fly More combo, then you would have got one of these with that package. But if you didn't, I'll put a link in the description below. I actually really like the bag. In most of the YouTube videos I've seen, the reviewer says, oh, it comes with a bag, I'll probably never use it. But honestly, why wouldn't you? I mean, first up, it's a really good quality bag. It feels like it's made really well, has a good amount of padding, and looks like it would hold up to years and years of use. Plus, it fits everything you need in it and has room for a few extras. So obviously it fits the drone, but it also fits the controller and even the 3 battery charging station if you wanted to take that. It's got sleeves and pockets for the small bits and pieces like spare propellers, USB cables, SD cards. It's just a super convenient and portable way to take the drone with you wherever you go. It's easy to take on your outings and day trips, or if you're packing for a longer trip, hopefully soon when the pandemic starts to ease, then it won't take up very much space in your luggage. So there's really no excuse not to take it with you. So overall, I really do like the bag. Now you can buy it separately, link in the description below, or as I said, if you buy the Fly More combo, then it comes as part of that package. Also, a link in the description below for that. Now, if you haven't even got the Mini 2 drone yet, but we're still thinking about it, then my honest recommendation is spend the extra couple $100 and get the Fly More combo. The amount of things you get with regard to extra stuff, extra batteries, charging hub, propeller holder, bag, other bits and pieces, it really does far outweigh the extra money. And I know it is extra money, but I'm speaking from experience. Now, I've been there myself. You dip your toes in with the basic package, and then you buy a few of those extra accessories separately, and then you just end up wishing you just bought the combo in the first place. So just do it. You will not regret it. And I'll put a link to the Fly More combo in the description below. So just do it. Go and get one now. I'll wait. But seriously, I really can't say enough about this little drone. I absolutely love it. And I made a video talking about 8 real-world everyday reasons why I love this drone so much. So check out that video because there are some reasons you may not have heard from anyone else, and some of them may surprise you. So click on the link and I'll see you over there. Cheers, guys.